Alright, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for 50 subscribers. I can't believe how quick we got there. It's actually super fun to look at and look at the analytics on YouTube. It's really, really cool to see like the growth. Like you could tell every time I posted, I'd get like 2 or 3 followers. But dude, this past week, I jumped like probably 10 subscribers really, really quick. I can't thank you guys enough. This is absolutely incredible. So with that being said, I wanted to give you guys something super special and super crazy, something conflicting that you guys are probably curious about is if 2023 release beats the 2024 release on the Cellar Aged Maker Mark. These are blind. I had the girlfriend pour these for me. I had to pour the 2023 last year, but I couldn't tell you the profile and everything on it. I wouldn't be able to pull it out in a blind or anything. I just know I remember it being really, really good. So with that being said, this is completely blind. I don't know which one's which. I will have to call the girlfriend because she's got other plans to see which one's which and see which one I like the most. But as always, we're going to do the same format. We're going to do nose, taste, finish, which ones I like, which notes pop out to me the most, and see where we sit with this. I'm really, really curious as to what the results are. I'm just excited. I wanted to try this, so let's get into it. So 2023 I believe is over here, 2024 is right here. This one's got a little bit older aged bourbon blended together with it, and this one is just a tad bit younger. It's the top of the line makers, so it shouldn't be too bad if you're a makers fan. So without further ado, here we go. We're going to start with glass 1. Chocolate, caramel, kind of syrupy. That French oak smell really pops out a lot. Sweet, but a lot going on. You get that ethanol kick from the higher proof, and it smells like it's an old bourbon. It smells really, really good. The color's really, really beautiful on these. They're both really dark. But yeah, let's give this first one a taste, see what I think. Ooh, honey, a little bit of cocoa. That proof's in there, making it super complex. The more I'm talking, the more it's coating my tongue and moving around in my mouth. That's what you want in a really decent priced bourbon. Yeah, almost like a French oak, little bit of chocolate. I'd say like a sprinkle of cocoa in there, a little nuttiness like almond bark. It's got that little bit of bitterness to it, but that's really, really good. I'm gonna do it again just because there's a lot to take in. It's really complex. There's a lot going on. Almost a powdered sugar note on that one. You still get that French oak taste, the higher proof. It kind of goes away because your tongue is allocated to it. Yeah, sweet chocolate almost. That chocolate really just pops out for me quite a lot, honestly. A little bit of vanilla, but I think I'm just mixing, I don't know, I think I'm mixing the vanilla and the honey note together. Kind of like that egg wash taste too. It's kind of like a sweet egg wash like on a French toast. It's pretty good. It's really smooth, really easy to sip. Alright, glass number 2. We got this one in the Holiday Glen. We did 2 local distilleries. We got Tomstown and we got Holiday. That's local to where I'm at. Holiday's probably 30 minutes from us, and then Tomstown's probably 25. So that'd be cool to do local. So in the Holiday glass, a little bit more calm on the nose. You still get that chocolate hit and a little bit of that French oak, but that French oak's not as strong as that first one. Yeah, I'm still getting chocolate, honey. They're kind of I mean, they're really similar. It's just trying to pull notes from kind of the same type of deal is a little hard because you're trying to decipher between the two. Yeah, very honey, like maple, and then maple syrup a little bit. French oak really kicks in there. Let's give it a taste. French oak is more elegant in that one. It's a lot more smoother, where the first one's just a tad harsher and a lot more like boom right there. It's center of attention and then it's followed with honey. This is almost like you get the elegancy of that French oak taste, and the complexity is so amazing. But you get that French oak kind of taste with the honey, with that cocoa, and it's very oily in a good way. It coats your tongue, just like the first one. I would just say this one's a little bit more oily, and you're able to pull a little bit more from it. It kind of coats both sides of your tongue, and you're able to pull a little bit more. I pull a lot more cocoa off that one. A little bit of the almond note from the first one, but it's really the almond note's almost like that little bit of bitterness, which I am affiliating on this one with that French oak profile. Man, that's really good. Let's do them side by side. I'm gonna hit one. I'll give it a second, and I'll hit the other one. So return to glass one. Yeah, same thing. You just get more of that French oak first, and then it goes into your chocolate. Then it goes into your kind of like syrupy taste. It's really good. I know they're making a lot of faces. They're just really good. I guess I kind of just don't understand the conflict in the bourbon world. They're both really similar, and they're both really close to almost the same thing. I understand one's a little older. I get that. I understand that. But if you were to put these side by side, blind, it's a little tougher than you'd think. Yeah, that one's really good. It's just, I would say it's a little bit more harsh. It's not as elegant as this one, I think. I'm about to hit this one again, and I'm going to revisit and see if I'm wrong, but that one's really good. And since I opened with that one, it could be that I just pulled harsher notes right off the beginning. So, glass two. Yeah. I mean, it's just more chocolate. Chocolate, you do pull more honey off that one. Chocolate, honey. A little bit of vanilla, but it's almost like vanilla bean ice cream, but super faint. It's not like, bam, that's vanilla. It blends with that honey, it blends with that French oak kind of woody taste, and then it kind of melts in with that. That's really good. A little bit of brown sugar. I'd say that note's there, but it's not super boom easy to pull. Man, I don't know. This one's gonna be kind of rough. Yeah, I'm still sticking to that. First one's just a little bit more stout. It's really good. I'm not crapping on it. Both of these finishes are outstanding, by the way. Like, both glasses are like, your finish just keeps going and going and going and going. I'm still sitting on, not the best way I can describe it is like the sting of the ethanol sitting on your tongue. But it's just the flavors and the oil coating your tongue and hitting it in different places. If you drink like normal makers, it's nothing compared to that. It's like, if you drink normal makers, it's gonna sting. Where this is like, it stings because it's a higher proof and there's a lot more going on, and it's a little bit more oily, so it's hitting all of your taste buds all at once. This is a hard one, but I promised I was gonna choose which one was my favorite, so gotta keep sipping. This is freaking rough. This is hard. Not the bourbon. Bourbon's not rough. The decision is hard. This one's just a little bit more sweeter. I think that, and I like a sweet bourbon, so if that's not your profile, if you like it a little bit like that rye spice, or you like that higher proof and wanting to feel that, I would say the first one for sure. And I'm a huge high proof fan. I'm not leaning one way, leaning the other. I'm just trying to judge the audience. If you like the higher proof, the little bit of ethanol sting, and then follow it up with all those great flavors, this one is where it's at. Really, it's really good. It's just, it stings a little bit more than this one, where this one's just a little bit more smooth, and you can pull notes a little easier because it's sweet. That could just be the fat kid in me being able to just name off desserts, because that's pretty much what I did with that, and some of the French oak, but I don't know. Well, let's call the girlfriend, see what she says, and I'll get back to you. Alright. I'm very conflicted. It's just crazy. I called the girlfriend, told me the results, because she poured these before she left for her plans tonight. And this might shock some of you, because I've heard the opposite more than I've heard what my results are. I chose 2024 release over the 2023 tonight. That does not mean that 2024 is necessarily better. I'm saying I personally liked it. I like the sweetness and the elegance of it compared to the 2023 release. They are both incredible. I just think that tonight, I think I had something sweet. it was just sweet and it tasted good, and then now that's all my mouth wants is chocolate because I'm a fat kid. I don't know. But with all the sweet notes and everything, and the elegancy and the complexity and how long that finish goes and goes and goes, I chose the 2024 release, apparently. So that's crazy. I've heard a lot of people say don't chase that 2024 Cellar Aged Makers. It's not as good as last year's. Dude, this was the hardest decision I've ever had to make, but I did it for you guys. And I did it because you guys got me to 50 subscribers. You guys helped me out, and I wanted to see if I could bury the hatchet. And it is a lot harder than it looks. So this is crazy, but I chose the 2024 release, so that's wild. That's wild. So, well, I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much again for getting me to 50 subscribers. I think we're sitting at 55 now by the time this video is being made. I think that was the last time I checked up on it. Couldn't thank you guys enough. I've probably said it 4 times in this video, but thank you so much. Like, comment, subscribe. Keep spreading the word. Keep sharing the profile. Keep doing what you guys are doing. You guys are helping me out big time. Till next time, guys. Thank you. Cheers.